It is February, which means it is a new AIA Beauty Bundle month. And I've got the box. We're gonna go ahead and dive on, and I'm gonna show you all the items that you can receive for just $35. And we are gonna play around with all of the products. I am so excited because this is yet another full-on makeup bundle. Jason Wu happens to be the brand featured in the month of February. And you guys already know that AIA Beauty Bundle tends to reveal the entire box before they charge you. So there aren't really any spoilers. This is why I am not dividing this video into two different videos, meaning the unboxing and the try on, because y'all already know everything that is included, being that they've revealed it over on Instagram last week. So I'm just gonna show you close-ups of everything really quickly, and then we're gonna dive on in. I'm gonna create a fun look with this box. Yes, this box was sent to me in PR, and yes, I do have a discount code, so if you wanna snag this box, one for you, one for your friends, make sure you use that code. That way you get a discount on your box, that way you're not paying full price. And no, I do not get any commissions. The only thing I get out of it is the fact that you guys get a discount, and I love helping you guys out. Anytime we can save a buck, why not, right? So let me show you everything nice and close up. The Jason Wu Beauty Bundle features a total of 8 full-size products. I will be giving you price points as well as showing you the items. Item number 1 is a Save by the Patch pimple patches. These retail for $12. You are getting a total of 36 pimple patches. I would consider that, I mean, this is not a makeup item, but I consider this something that everyone needs if you haven't tried pimple patches. They work like a freaking charm. My little one, she's 8 and she's getting little breakouts here and there. She absolutely loves these. I use them as well. They help prevent like acne getting really, really bad, at least for us here in my household. So this is absolutely amazing, and it's 12 bucks. Which is affordable. It's really good. Then we have the Jason Wu, the Bush. These retails for $14, and it happens to be their brow soap. It is nice and clear. We're gonna try this here on camera. Next, we have the Magic Matte Oil. You can use this with or without makeup. If you use it with your makeup, then this can be a primer, which is absolutely amazing. It retails for $16, and honestly, I know that there are other brands which are high-end that have a like mattifying oil, which I know it sounds a little weird. It's like mattifying oil, wait, what? But really, there are brands who have this, but they're just so expensive, and they make really nice primers. So we're gonna try this, because for 16 bucks, it's not bad. Then you get 2 lippies. Now keep in mind, the AIA Beauty Bundle does not feature variations. So everything that I'm showing you here, you will get for the $35. They each retail for $12, and the shades you will get are Jelly Roll or Eclair. This here is Jelly Roll. This one over here is Eclair. Do not mind this over here. That happens to be a really bad oven burn. I was putting lasagna in the oven and, well, putting it back in the oven, and a burn was there. Along with the 2 lipsticks, you will be getting 2 lip liners. They each retail for $10. One of them is in Parisian Chic, which happens to be like a very nudie shade. And then we have Royal. This one here is Parisian Chic, and this one is Royal. I'm gonna tell you, be very careful. They're so creamy that the moment I went like this, I was a little rough with it. No, I was very rough with it because I wasn't expecting it to be that creamy, and the tip broke. So I had to go in and sharpen it, and yes, they're the kind that you actually have to go in and sharpen. They're not a twist up. Not a big deal, just letting you know. Be very careful when you go in because they're creamy. And last but not least, we have the Flora 9 Matte Agave Palette. Now, this retails for $15. She is like the perfect nude matte palette. You can totally use this for every day. Can you get really dramatic? Yes. If you use this really dark shade, you can totally go in and be very dramatic. However, there's not much you can do with this if you want to like really add some pizzazz. So you would have to tap in to another palette, but that's perfectly fine because we like our nudes here in this channel. So let's dive on and let's try the product. Okay, first things first, you already know we are gonna try the oil because it's a magic oil. It is their Magic Matte Oil. I don't know if you have to shake it. I don't see anything that I might be missing it that says shake it, but I'm gonna shake it anyway. I'm gonna take a good amount of drops. Do one of these, and I'm gonna press it onto my skin. Usually with skincare oils and that kind of stuff, I like to press it in at first. And then once it's like everywhere, because I don't want to like overdo it. Once it's everywhere, then I'll just like kind of like rub it in. I wonder if this oil is going to emphasize like the texture on my skin, because I stopped doing my skincare for like a few days. And weird enough, if I go 2 to 3 days without doing my skincare, you can totally notice it. That was me cracking my fingers. I'm gonna keep my base really simple. I'm gonna go in with the Rose Ink. It is a tinted serum. I'm gonna do a few pumps of that. I'm gonna use their brush. I don't want too much coverage today. What's different about this serum is it is skincare with some pigmentation to it, and the more you blend it in, the better the coverage is. It's that weird. I feel like it's weird. I'm going to purposely give this a little bit of time. The reason why I used the Rose Ink, A, I didn't want that much coverage on my skin today. I want to keep it nice and simple. But B, it does dry to a matte finish, like a powder-like finish. So having a base like this dry oil, the magic oil, I figured I'd notice how the oil reacts along with a product like this one that dries matte, you know? So let's fast forward and apply our concealer, do our thing. I'll be right back. All right, let's get into brows because I just feel like it's time to frame the face. I'm going to use a, where is it? A little bit of a mist just so that I could kind of wet the brow soap. I'm gonna take my spoolie, which I did bend at an angle. I'm gonna do one of these. Then I'm gonna take that spoolie and I'm gonna rub it back and forth on the back of my hand. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna saturate the brush. So you're distributing the product evenly. That way you don't get like really bad buildup. And then I'm just gonna go right in. See how convenient it is to have your spoolie like at an angle, because you can totally see what in the world you're doing. So I like to brush it in and then go backwards just so that I'm really saturating the entire brow. If you feel like you need to wet it again, just wet the back of your hand. Kind of go like this and then go back in. The cool thing about brow soaps is that it doesn't dry out as quickly as a gel. So technically, you can just keep wetting it and work the product through until you get your desired shape. There's nothing like this little tool by e.l.f. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead, press my brow onto my skin, make sure it's nice and set. Do you see the difference between the brow that has a product and then the other one? This one's kind of like, it's just laying there minding its business, and this one is like ready for the show. So I'm gonna make this one match really quickly so that we can go in and fill them in. I'm gonna be filling my brows in off camera, that way I don't take too much time, but all you really need is like a really dark brown, something with a gray undertone would be amazing, especially if you have black hair. That's gonna look way more natural. And try to avoid a black. A lot of times black can look very, very harsh. I applied a quick base on my lids for the eyeshadow. I want to take a second to let you know that I do have a giveaway that will be going live in the next few days over on Instagram. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, you totally should. It is in collaboration with the AIA Beauty Bundle, and I could not be more excited. Whoever the winner is going to receive this bundle as well as 2 other really freaking awesome items. I'll share more later on once that does go live so that I can remind you guys to go over there and enter the giveaway. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I were to win this bundle, I'd be really excited for it, because not only am I getting the makeup, but I'm getting 2 other products which are really cool. Anyway, so just make sure you follow me over on Instagram and the AIA Beauty Bundle. I am gonna link their Instagram account down below along with mine. Mine is always there, but I will be adding theirs. That way you guys can go follow them. That way when it goes live, you guys will be alerted. Okay, let's play around with the eyeshadow palette. Grabbing a fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into maybe this one. That's nice and warm. I'll go into that one. They don't have names. And I'm gonna blend that directly on the crease. I'm gonna pull out while I'm at it. Why not? This here is my introduction to Jason Wu products. I've heard of the brand. I just had never had the opportunity to try them. So this is why I like the AIA Beauty Bundle, because you get an opportunity to try a series of products by a brand. Just in case you'd never tried the brand, i.e. me and Jason Wu, you get a really good introduction, and everything is full size. So you get a good try at the products to see whether or not you're digging them. And I'm gonna be honest, so far, I'm digging it. I don't know about this eyeshadow palette yet. You guys know how I am with eyeshadow palettes. But you know that by the time I'm done with the eyes, I'll be able to let you know whether or not I like their formula. That's cute and simple. I'm gonna take that very same shade with the same brush because the brush is small enough. Tap out. I'm gonna drag that under the eye. See, I like how effortless it is to just go in and blend. You have that pigment. And it's insane because of the price point of the palette. So far, it's so good. With the very same brush, I'm gonna dip into this darker shade out here. And I'm gonna concentrate that color out in the outer V area. Once I've done that, I'm going to drag whatever's left on the brush on the lower portion towards the outer part of the eye. I'm not overdoing it. I am not going to blend it too much because I want some depth without it being too much. Going in, we're doing one of these. Notice I didn't bring it all the way in. That's because we're gonna go back into the palette. I'm gonna take the same brush and I am gonna concentrate some of that brown on the inner portion of the eye. I know that's different. And then grabbing a smaller, like finer brush, more like an eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna dip into that brown. And because that big fluffy brush cannot precisely apply a deep shade, any shade at all actually, on the inner portion, I'm just gonna go in here really quickly and just darken this area up just a smidge. Now I know most of you guys love matte looks, nice and simple, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab another brush, I'm gonna dip into this shade over here. I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna tap it all over the center. That's gonna kind of highlight the eye and make the dark parts stand out a little more. However, if you wanted to, you could totally go in with the shimmer, which I would typically do directly on the center. Now the eye is not done, but I wanna show you, basically, if you wanna keep it completely matte, just apply some lashes, do your mascara, or do a wing, call it a day. It's gonna look really, really pretty. I am gonna tap some shimmers directly in the center so you guys get a better visual as to what I mean by just kind of like adding a shimmer so that the dark parts kind of like stand out. Watch, 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 watch. I'm gonna use the Cover FX, just to keep it simple. I'm gonna use the shade in the center, and I'm gonna tap that in the middle. So when the light hits it, you get a little, you know? See, and that changes up the look with something so simple. You could totally add glitters, a glitter topper if you wanted to on top. I'm gonna leave it alone because I just feel like as the light hits it, you get a little something, but not too much. I'm gonna create a wing, apply some mascara and some lashes, and probably a little bit of liner on my waterline, and I'll be right back. Here are the eyes once they're completed. Personally, this is an everyday type of look, work, night, date night, any situation, any occasion. It's so pretty and it was so easy to put together. Okay, I'm really impressed with the palette. I wish there would have been one shimmer shade in it. However, not everyone has an all matte palette, so this was pretty cool. Now let's move on in to the lips. I think I want to use the lip liner in Royal, and then I want to use the Jelly Rolls just because I think it will look so cute. Let's see. See, this was so creamy. I literally like butchered the tip of it and I felt so bad afterwards. This is so creamy. You can get away with applying it all over the lips. And the shades are actually really pretty. So I think I'm gonna fill my lips completely with this and then go in with the lipstick. Let's go in with Jelly Roll like I said. Okay, here is the completed look. What do you guys think? Is this a bundle that you're already planning on snagging? It's on its way to you, or you kind of change your mind now, you kind of want it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Please hit that notification bell, really helps me out. And do not forget, I do have a giveaway that's going live early next week over on Instagram in collab with the AIA Beauty Bundle. You do not want to miss this giveaway, so make sure you're following me and the AIA Beauty Bundle over on Instagram. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.